Hello everybody, today we are talking about two important tenses that you need to know, the present perfect and the simple past. So let's look at two examples. Let's imagine that a patient coming to your pharmacy says, I've had the flu for 3 days and I'm unwell. We use here the present perfect because what we are trying to describe is an action that began in the past and continues up to the present and might extend into the future. So the patient got the flu maybe a few days ago, and as we can see, he is still unwell today. So this is an ongoing experience that started in the past. On the other hand, when the patient says, I had the flu last week, now I'm fine. Look at him, he's fine now. So in this case, we're talking here about a completed action at a specific moment in the past. And the event is concluded and the patient is now well. Okay, very quickly, here is the form of the present perfect. You can check it out. And now let's look at the second example. Again, we have a patient coming to the pharmacy saying, I have just seen a doctor. Here's my prescription. You might tell me, well, the action here does not continue up to the present. But what is important in this example is the connection to the present. I have just seen a doctor. It means that this action has an effect in the present. There is maybe we can even say a result in the present because the patient has a prescription that she can show to the pharmacist. So there is an effect in the present. And the time is unspecified. We don't know when she saw the doctor, but we know that it was a recent event. In the second example, I saw a doctor yesterday. We are not interested in the result in the present. What we are interested in, so we are not interested in the prescription. We are interested in the action and the fact that it occurred at a specific time in the past. In order to distinguish between the two tenses, you should pay attention to time expressions, and you have here a list. You might check it out. So you have like since and for the present perfect, already, yet, ever, never. And for the simple past, of course, you have like last or ago. But there are some other time expressions that you can check. Let's look at another example. Let's imagine that a patient coming to the pharmacy, you might ask them a question such as, have you ever taken this pill? So let's imagine that this happens today, and today is the 27th of January, and when you ask this question, have you ever taken this pill? You are interested in the overall experience of the patient who, let's say, was born in 1992. So you are basically assessing their entire history. You're not pinpointing to any specific moment. You just want to know about his entire experience. In French, that would be vous faites un bilan. On the other hand, when you ask the question, did you take the pill yesterday? Well, here you're not interested in their entire history. You're interested in a specific moment, the 26th of January, yesterday. Okay, it's very important to know the difference between for and since when you use the present perfect. Why? Well, because in French, it translates with the same word, which is depuis. When I say I haven't taken any painkillers for 2 years, I use for because I'm interested in the duration of that situation. When I say I haven't taken any pills since 2022, well, I'm interested in the starting point in time, that is 2022. And there is one last point I would like to mention. It's the difference between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. Well, you know that in English, all the tenses have an ing form. So the present perfect has an ing form. Let's take a look at two examples. I have already taken this drug, and I have been taking this drug for many years. What is the difference? Why do we use ing here? Well, in the first example, I have already taken this drug. I'm interested in the action in itself, the action of taking the drug and its effect in the present. Whereas when I say I have been taking this drug for many years, I'm interested in the duration, and I'm using here ing because I'm interested in the continuity of the action in time. And that's it. Thank you for your attention.